right. So then we have, so that there's two is the opportunity cost. Think about the opportunity cost that you're wasting in your training. Think about the diminishing returns. What are you doing just because you're good at it? It's not helping you anymore. Stop tapping all the white belts out with the same damn move. It's not helping you anymore. Just because you want to be better than them, let them tap you out until you get better at something else. Yeah. You know, put your work on where your returns are going to be better. And the last one, this is I think this is one of the harder ones to kind of try to identify, is the law of diminishing marginal utility. Diminishing marginal utility states that for any good or service, the marginal utility of that good or service decreases as the quantity increases. So one more time. The law of diminishing marginal return. We got returns and utilities, y'all. Now I'm getting confused. The law of diminishing marginal utility states that for any good or service, the marginal utility that good or service of that good, the marginal utility of that good or service decreases. The more you have, the less utility it gives you. Does that make any sense to you, Tim?
That which is common is not special. You know what I mean? Supply and demand, I guess, it's the inverse of supply and demand, I guess, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. What's an example of it?
Common. And it's not necessarily what is common. It's like, for example, like water is common. Like you said, water is common, right? Mm-hmm. And it's free. But if I'm in a concert or at a bar and I don't have any, and maybe I took some Molly and I'm wilding out and I'm about to die and I need water, I would pay $100 before I have to go to the hospital because I OD'd on Molly, and then Master Lloyd finds out and I'm no longer an athlete. I would pay $100 for this bottle of water. But after I get this bottle of water and I drink it, I'll pay maybe 50 cents. The utility has completely diminished. When I needed it, I would have paid 5, 6, 7, 8 times what it was worth. Now that I have it, I don't care. And that's the real thing. For example, and this is how I say this is a real thing. For example, you paying $20. $20. We should drop that shit down to $19.99 for the BJJ Goons top tier Patreon. How many Patreons we got, Tim?
How many patrons do you have? Oh, we got like 15. We just got 15 today.
15 Patreons. You pay $20 for our Patreon. There's only 15 of y'all motherfuckers up in there, right?
Yeah.
And what do you get? You get weekly techniques. And you can ask Tim anything you want because Tim don't know what the hell he films that week. So you can be like, hey, how do you do this? And then that next week, me and Tim are going to film it. And it might take a while to come out because we film 4 at a time, but it's going to come out. We might actually drop it first because y'all actually ask, because Tim be mad. How come these Patreons don't ask me for questions? And He actually gets upset about that shit because y'all don't talk.
Yeah, I put posts up all the time.
Some of y'all paying $20 for this Patreon and also paying $99 for Jiu-Jitsu X instructionals for shit you don't watch when you could just ask Tim and he would tell you
everything.
Mm-hmm. So if you're paying
in fine detail.
So if you're paying $20 for this Patreon, $20 tier, and you should get it now, because I swear to God, as soon as we making enough money, that those techniques are going up to 50. It's not going to 30. The techniques will go to 50 minimum.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
And you could ask him anything for only $20. But people, and then if you have then you don't need anything else. You don't need Jiu-Jitsu X. You don't need a pre-recorded video from Keenan, because Keenan turned at TLI and you can ask Tim.
I was there.
But nobody asked him anything. Literally,
no,
I've asked him shit. It's literally a Patreon feature. It's literally, but like, does anybody take advantage of it? No, like
absolutely, positively not. No.
So that is the law of diminishing marginal utility.